titties and beer. Big old titties and beer. I thank God Almighty for titties and beer. Titties and beer.
Guys, how's it going? Yeah, it's been a few days. Been busy doing all sorts of shit. What are we looking at? Gonna be looking at the Willettized? I have no idea. Coffee Stout aged in rye oak barrels from LAGUNITAS. And this one is a serious JR10 approved beer coming in at 12.9%. Bottle cap looks something like this.
Hey, you know, I got something to help you out with it. You know how I ordered a gun on Monday?
Uh-huh.
I ordered 2. One already came in the mail for me, buddy. I figured, for you,
Great.
the best of both worlds.
Cap gun bottle opener.
Oh, I know you look at online and they tickled your fancy. Now we just got to see how well it shoots. Just don't try getting on an airplane with that.
Let's see, open bottle. Oops.
You got to cock it back there, bud.
Oh, you're supposed to do that ahead of time?
Probably. Geez, it's not much fun if you don't know how to use it.
Maybe, shoots over 5 meters.
Well, yeah, we got to figure out how the hell to get it to work. Oh, there we go. You just pull it back and then pull it with your finger. Fuck, we're done.
Oh, it's got a little magnet up in top.
Nice.
Okay, so. Oh. I'm already fucked with Mr. Holster, so I might as well just have some fun with it. Should I put a scope on it?
Oh, shit.
Okay. Oh!
You're off a little bit.
It's close. Nice. I hope the other gun is nicer. Actually, I already know what the other gun is.
Yeah. Well, I think everyone does if they ever watched any of the shows.
I might have to steal it and do a review on it.
You know what? You can do an open box review on it if you want. Just save that part of the video and then we'll go out shooting. You can record that and throw it all together. If you'd like.
Sure. This looks like it might even be worthy of the
It's dark.
of the light challenge. Oh, of course, in the process of cleaning the swimming pool, I put the light in the Okay, we've got the gym mode, Firefly. So low, medium, of course that's sneaking around the glass, high, and turbo. I'm guessing it's stopping it because it has this, I don't know, look at that.
I can't see anything through that. No, that is some thick stuff.
That's chunky.
That's some thick stuff.
Ooh.
It smells good. It smells heavy.
It smells really good. Chocolatey. I guess that kind of that mix of that much alcohol, the big maltiness. All right. Well.
Cheers, bud.
Cheers.
Oh man, that is way too good. And it's so smooth for how strong it is. It is so smooth.
Some of these beers, you can get an 8% beer and they're boozy. How do you hide 13% alcohol?
This is good stuff.
Oh. Starts off very heavy-bodied. You get a nice thick maltiness, and then it kind of tapers into some chocolate. But if you wait for it, there's a nice coffee finish.
Yeah. That's shit. I wish I could start my morning with these.
Well, you probably could.
Yeah.
You have to have them in the car before you go into
I
work.
won't be working long.
What's your fucking problem? Start making a scene. Okay, 3 days since the last brew review. I'm hoping that we have the time to get to all of the comments. First was BandEB. Congratulations, BandEB. You just won a private date with El Tenda, who has the second comment. Hula, guys. El Tenda. I was talking to your boss last night, El Tenda. Believe it or not, he actually said nice shit about you.
Crazy Scotsman third.
Scotsman. Holy brew babe. Ed would be proud. Hashtag be like Ed. Yeah, we all need to remember that. Thank you, Scotsman. Stephen Hobson led. Better late than never. What do you mean? You're like the fourth comment.
Pretty early.
John. Holy smokes. Nice intro. I don't even remember what it was. It was 3 days ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
But I got another stash of some hot redhead, so I know what this one should have been good. Brad, 7th, not bad. Brad, heck to HD, more VHS?
Back to HD, no more VHS.
You believe it or not, I just had 2 VH players and TV combos that we cleaned off at the last job. Oh, I felt like bringing them home. Crazy Scotsman, whiskey.
Alright, I'll get to it.
Oh, by the way,
you had some more monkey's ass.
I used a shot in the, I have a steak that's been marinating now for more than 24 hours. Boondockers hot, or the Boondockers bold and spicy. Stephen Bush's peppercorns that were marinated in bourbon, and 1 shot of that in it. And I will tell you how that turned out tomorrow, because I'm going to have it tonight. And while I'm thinking of it, a huge congratulations to my man Steve, the owner of Boondockers. The Essential Guy Show on Facebook last night was live. They reviewed, well, Poco Loco told me that they actually had much more barbecue sauces, but they had so many that were sent to them that I guess they did some preliminary testing and narrowed it down to 16 barbecue sauces. And the show, the show was more than 2.5 hours long. And what they did is they tasted the sauce. They had sauce. They rated the sauce 1 to 10 on chicken, 1 the sauce on pulled pork. They had a local pit master make up the food for them, and they lightly seasoned it because they knew that they were going to be putting other people's barbecue sauces on it. And I guess, you know, it's one of those things where I'm not surprised, but I was surprised when there's something that you truly enjoy. Steven from Boondockers is a like-minded thinker. He's funny, he's witty, he's producing an awesome product. He's out of Texas, and his original recipe barbecue sauce won. So I don't know how many barbecue sauces that he was up against. I only knew of 16. But the regular sauce took first place, and the bold and spicy took 9th place. So a big congratulations. I sent him a message right away last night, and he got back to me. And I decided to have a little late night celebration on my way to bed, and I made up a Bloody Mary. And instead of my normal additives, I put a little of the, I use the hot and or the bold and spicy, but Big congratulations. Big congratulations. It's so awesome. Oh, that's right. We're supposed to...
I'm taking a sip, yeah.
It's so awesome to see such a great guy that has such a great product. It's such a reasonable price. It's like $4 something for one of those bottles. But let me tell you right now, if you like barbecue sauce, even a little bit, you're going to love this. And make sure that you... okay, maybe you just might want to get one of each of the rubs and one of each of the barbecue sauces up front and decide which one you like more. But I'm telling you right now, once you decide, you're going to want to be able to buy it by the gallon.
All right. Cheers. And no more. If they say more, no.
Yeah, this,
only one.
This is it. We both have early days tomorrow. Yours is earlier than mine. But going off of what's forecast for us, we're supposed to get up maybe more than 8 inches of snow tonight.
Don't tell me that. Fuck. You know what trying like that this morning was? We only got an inch.
Yeah, we got a dusting last night, but it was weird. It turned like, how come the last time it snowed, everything looked all Christmassy. This time when it snowed, it looked like it snowed brown snow. The streets are all like slushies.
Oh man. I tell you, and it sucks too. Like, and you got an early day, long day. Then you go home and you got a fucking shovel, and the shit just happens right again.
That's what Greg said. God damn it! It was like snowing when we left Superior. He goes, I shoveled yesterday. Johnny 3 prongs. No, Brad. I'm 7th. Laugh out loud. More mocking. Aunt Keck, motherfucker. Aunt Keck. Holy fucking shit, ridiculous hot damn. Well, just skipping the rant and say, good God for both beer brew babes.
Oh, we must have had the 2-for-1 on, huh?
Well, there's the one I used for the intro.
Okay.
That they get in their email.
I didn't know if we had 2 up that day.
Yeah, there's the one that starts the show.
I know, but we had twins up somewhat recently.
Yeah, this is what everybody saw. Actually, here's another opportunity to see if this fucking thing is even working anymore. We had her to start the show.
Oh, she ain't too shabby.
Oh. Good,
They have been.
and
Oh yeah, I remember.
oh yeah, that was not camel toe, camel cave or camel foot.
It was a whole foot. No toe, just a foot.
And Keck. Well, here before Joey again. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have time to read the sub comments. I might go back and look at them when I'm editing this.
There's so many.
Yeah, and you guys that left essays, thanks. But how do they know it'd be 3 days? Yeah, this is just like watching the show where they hunt for the crab. The longer you let this shit soak, the worse it gets for us.
I feel like I'm back in 6th grade in English class. I fucking hated that shit. All the reading.
See,
I don't mind the comments, but damn, we looked through some of these and it's a half a page.
Smile Money Top 10. I don't know what they're ranting about. But Aunt Keck, when I said this years ago, I was dismissed at best and at worst labeled as crazy nutbag. Well, here we are today. And I'm guessing you're talking about when I talked about how they, instead of going door to door and coming for our guns, they're just going to make people like me and you and Matt look like fucking psychos because we want the guns. Why would you want to buy a fucking gun? It might be used to kill a kid. You insensitive fuck.
I think they're fun.
They are.
And I tell you what, if someone wants to come try to raid my house...
Well, this is why they don't want us to have the guns. Because then they can come door to door and do whatever they want to you because they know you're not going to go...
Get the fuck out.
Fuck you. Don't forget about Snowflake Melter.
Every opportunity for advertising. I love you, boss.
Well, I don't know how that's been moving. I haven't been over doing my due diligence over at HornetFixer.com.
Yeah, we've had a couple of busy days.
Hornet Fixer show tonight. You probably won't. No, shit, you won't see this in time because the horny one is early. He wanted to talk about The Walking Dead. I don't know if the season premiere is happening. Let me be 100% truthful here. I think me and Christine watched the first 3 years, and we both became uninterested. I know, don't hate. It was like, come on! Oh, we're back to the fucking prison, or we're I couldn't.
You know, I started to... I've liked all of it. And I got a little disinterested in myself, too. But I tell you what, pick back up again, and I like it. But the last season and a half, maybe 2 seasons, there's this new guy, all right? I'm not going to break anyone's, spirit if you guys haven't seen it, but there's some disturbing shit that happens. And I'm just, like, cringing, like, to the point where I was thinking to myself, do I even want to watch it again? Like, oh, man. They got some good effects, let me tell you.
I don't know.
You're getting bored already? You got to shoot some more caps?
Oh no, I just thought if you're gonna talk about The Walking Dead, I'm going. Oh God!
Just over the top.
Okay, one more in back. Ooh, this is good.
This is a good one.
This is good. I can tell you, this one's gonna fly. This is the Dragon's. You know, you think you should just build a.
Yeah, you should, but that's just not. Maybe we got to something defective. I don't know.
Thankfully, it's got those 2 little magnets up there. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Oh, what the?
That was no good for a dragon, let me tell you.
Yeah, that bitch is fired.
I just thought, your gun show, your brew channel. Man, this is good for both of them.
I actually have a.
Oh, dang. Trying to one-up me?
I got this from the Real Cobra Burnout when my friends didn't piss him off and he disowned me.
No.
Now, never mind.
You should send that to him in return.
Stop being a...
I didn't say it.
I didn't say it. Fumaster Chew 12 looks super delicious. Gotta love the stouts. By far, my favorite style, but if all I had to have is stouts the rest of my life, I might be a little happy. But I tell you, gotta love the IPAs.
I like IPAs, but they're all so similar for the most part. I'm really starting to pick up on the stouts, but not just the stouts. I'm liking the coffee stouts. We've been doing a decent amount of reviews on the coffee stouts, and I'm not complaining one bit.
I think it's about time. We might have to bust in the.
You keep saying that, and I'm just crossing my fingers, waiting for the day, man.
Tell you what. Here's how to get it one step closer to reality. Where are you, baby? Oh my God. The last one maybe known in existence. Vampire Slayer. This entered the world at 10%, but I think it has evolved about a little bit beyond that. And this baby was born on 8/23 of 13.
Ooh, that's a while ago. So
here's how we get one step closer to this actually getting consumed.
All right.
There's a whole lot of consuming going on over here.
I got some plans this weekend, but maybe Sunday afternoon if my new gun comes in. I don't know if you're interested in going out. If not, the following weekend, I'd be happy to go for a little test shooting, and some reviews. We got the whiskey down there too. Remember, we got to do that on a weekend. This weekend's not so good for me, but the following...
At a bare minimum. I tell you right now, I'm doing a
bare minimum.
A bare minimum. That bare minimum, I'm doing an unboxing on the new 1911.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Feel free.
Let's consult somebody.
You can do that a 2-part.
Hey Google, what's the weather going to be like this Sunday?
Sunday in Duluth, it'll be mostly cloudy, with a high of 14 and a low of 1. There is currently a winter storm warning in effect.
Winter storm?
Winder?
What's a winter storm?
There's a winter storm warning?
I'm glad I'm not the only one that heard that. She's stuttering like us.
Okay, apparently we don't know how to move on. Sorry. Well, Fu Master Chew again. Well, apparently it's not a win. Nah, it wasn't. It was drinkable, but it wasn't a win.
But the Brew Babes are.
Yes, they are. Bearded CB 20th was wondering when this was going to get uploaded. Yeah, on top of... See, actually this brew review is more like, what, closer to 4 days old? Well, this was uploading. The computer restarted.
Oh.
And
nice.
then, like, 11 o'clock or 10:30 in the morning,
Oh,
Jolson called me.
It's been quite a bit since we've...
Jolson said, where the fuck is the brew review? And I go, well, logged in. Fuck! It was, of course, it's shown in my studio as it was 79% uploaded when the computer rebooted.
I figured you would have already done a review without me. It's been quite a few days.
I've had some shit going on around here.
Well, I know. You've been such a neighborly man. You've really been having some shit going on.
Yes.
How's your nose, by the way? You didn't get any poop stains on it, did you?
I don't want to sound like I'm talking shit about someone behind his back because I know he's not going to see this. But when your fucking water line going to your toilet here's what happened. There's the top nut's called the packing nut.
Yeah.
It was weeping so many years.
That it's all rusted out.
The floor was moist. The pipe stayed
moist.
Moist. Basically what happened is the pipe rotted through where it was in the wet floor. So when he called me and couldn't figure out how to put a rebuild kit in his toilet, which is so old, the tank and the bowl are one. There is no rebuilding the whole thing. Well, that should have
been a relatively easy fix then, huh?
Well, so what he did is in the process of trying to put the flapper on, he broke the brass, that stack that the little tube goes into.
Yep.
Well, without that, you're fucked. Your toilet is flushing all the time.
He had to get a whole new toilet?
So he needs a whole new toilet. I managed to get that pipe to grab one thread and stay in place. And I said, Mike, you are only functioning under the grace of God and the poo lords overhead right now. But
you need a new toilet.
When we turn the water back on, I hugged and kissed. He thanked me for putting the rebuild kit in his toilet. I came over here. I was in the process of having an out-of-body experience. And I get a text, raining in kitchen. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, that was yesterday. It was raining in my kitchen. I go, you talking? He goes, no, it's raining in my kitchen. I'm like, God. So I wrapped things up, went back over there, and obviously this isn't new. There's water damage on his ceiling, you can tell, from years.
Yeah.
And it's now raining through the water damage.
Hopefully that ain't pool water.
No, it was the supply line to his toilet. It rotted through, and it was weeping out around it. And I told him, I said, Mike, I don't got time for this shit right now. The only thing I can do for you, there's no isolation valves. I have to turn the water off for your house. Okay. So 2 days went by, and he's just like, I'm taking showers at my mom's place, and I have to take a shit down at the Quick Trip. Is there anything you can do? I'm like, okay. I came over. Believe it or not, I took the toilet out, and I removed the subfloor with my bar.
Yeah.
That's what
how easy it was, huh?
3/4 inch maple flooring. I removed.
I bet it felt just
with
like
a bar.
Wet paper.
It was a fucking sponge.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, Mike, here's what I need. I need a 3/8 bushing. I need a 3/8 to half bushing.
You sound like you're making a garage
3/8 nipples. Yeah. A half to PEX adapter, rings, PEX, and a shutoff valve. I can turn the water onto your house. You ain't getting no toilet tonight. I'm like, he's like, how much is that going to cost? I'm like, under $20. He goes, and I could see the steam.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I suppose I might have the room on my credit card. I'm like, oh, you got to be fucking kidding me. I'll go take care of it. So I went to the store. I diagnosed the problem, went to the store, bought the shit, came back, installed all the shit, and right now, I don't want to sound like an asshole. I'm not made out of money either right now. I told him, I said, when you can afford to get three pieces of plywood, there's just a hole in this floor. There is no seal. There is no, the normal flange adapter. Your shit is fucked up flange adapter in for him. Put his toilet back in place. And I told him what you need a new toilet.
A new floor.
Well, yeah, he needs a new floor in that area. He needs a flange. The word is escaping me right now. It's not new construction. It's basically a remodel flange adapter. He needs. It's about $300 worth of stuff.
Get a fucking toilet too. Get a toilet.
Yeah.
Just get a toilet. Get a new floor. Get some new piping. You'd be good to go.
So here we are.
With that kind of shit, there's no point of Jimmy rigging it.
No pun intended. Bearded CB, great to see. Brew and intro, babe. Selection still available. Assuming a big thanks to Gunwild.
You are correct, sir.
New York half-ass prepper. I got an angry text from him yesterday. I'm sitting here drinking my coffee, wondering where the fuck the brew review is. I'm just like, I'm sorry.
You have done many videos where the boiler has kicked on.
Yes.
It's not really a boiler, though. Oh, wait, yeah, it is. That's what we established. I was thinking you got a heater, but yeah, it's hooked up to the... You got the whole water heater's boiler system.
Yeah, it's a boiler.
Yeah. Well, I forget. I thought we were talking about air versus boiler, and you like the air because it hooks up to the air conditioning.
Well, I like the boiler because it's so quiet upstairs.
It's quiet, and
if you want to do air conditioning,
that's easier to hook everything up.
Crazy Scotsman, I'd give the brew babe a pleasure vessel. Smile money used to be that you didn't want to drink when you were sick. Now, even after projectile vomiting, you wash the taste out with a good stiff imperial stout.
After lots of cold medication has alcohol. You know what? I've always been a firm believer that you get sick, you better start drinking because alcohol kills shit.
I have to also admit, my internet doctor, my good friend, JR10 Desert Gold.
I love it, internet doctor.
My internet doctor. He informed me that because I'm feeling so bad, because we talk on practically a daily basis, and he's a good guy, but yet an asshole, because right now it's probably 95 degrees at his house. He told me that I should really back off on the alcohol because it's not helping my immune system. So, honestly, the only thing I've really been drinking is what's in the brew review, and of course the last couple of brew reviews was enough to knock a donkey down.
My thought is if you're drinking strong enough alcohol, why do you need an immune system? I mean, for really, it'll kill the stuff.
Douglas Walther. I like my ARs oily, just like the brew babe. Mm-hmm.
Cheers to that.
Here's the first essay. Smile money. You know that the majority of people living in America, notice I did not say citizens, support the Democrats. Thank God for the Electoral College in 2016. You think the Jewish people will start jumping off the Dem train now that the new congressional Democrat bitches want to get rid of Israel? Now, if the millionaires also jump off the train, since they are going to be taxed until they bleed if the Dems get back into power, things might switch back more toward conservative values. Well, if the baby Republicans would stop being anti-Trump because he says mean things, have they heard what is being said? But the other side, I like toxic
masculinity
more than gender neutral. Hey, Smile Money, have you ever thought about coming on the Locked and Loaded show? I think I've asked him before. He keeps giving me this grandchildren runaround.
I think fuck the Democrats, fuck the Republicans. I'd get rid of both of them.
Tom Clancy's Dead of Honor. Read that book. That's how I want it to go. Jolson, we need more cowbell and shots.
Shots have already been done, sir.
Well, there's that if you reloaded.
Oh, fuck. This is usually the quiet one.
No, that's the quiet one.
Oh, man. That popped good in my ear. I thought it was going to be a... Whew. Good job. And there you go. Messing things up.
I didn't mean to press that. Gunwild, early morning Sunday review before church. See, no, it was actually almost at least 18 hours, supposed to be 18 hours earlier. But I set it to go live while I was at church, Gunwild.
You go to church?
Smile money again. See, what is with smile money? See, we don't got time for this shit. Nobody said shots, Matt, because Eric is having a really bad day the other day. He lost his Brew Babe collection. How much can a man take? Now, this review is just like them filled with fun and laughter. Take the phone away from Eric during the brew reviews in the future. Hey, here's...
Got it. That is a good idea, actually, because he starts doing phone calls and shit. That's a great idea.
Yeah, usually Smile Money or Jolson call while I'm doing this shit.
They can message.
Just on the record, under the subtitle, holy fucking shit, I would have lost that bet. Do you see what I'm using right now? That's right. My Asus Monster laptop. I was not making it up when I told you.
You should not be bragging about that.
These keys were swimming.
You know where my thoughts are on that.
Yeah. Oh, it's broken. It doesn't even work right now, so I'm going to have to file an insurance claim.
He's using my Asus computer.
Matt was awesome and brought this over for me to use. Jolson, an hour and 38 minutes to the good part. What, the end?
I don't know what that is. We'll have to maybe look at some point, but not now. Oh, you just popped it open. That's why it takes forever. Yeah, that's the end.
2 hours. Listen to Christine. I told ya.
Yeah, unsubbed. Jolson, maybe I should change my name to Quad Thong?
Quad prong.
Quad Prong. Thong was
Not
funnier.
thong. Yeah.
Multi-Gunman, this channel needs a whiskey upgrade.
I just did that like a couple days ago, I thought.
Gillian, Mike, JFK was a great president before he got killed.
All the good ones die that way.
Black rifles are fun. Matt needs to make a channel so I can sub and then unsub since he isn't triggered by the 3-prong break.
You know, I don't think I'll ever probably do my own channel because that seems like a lot of work. That's why I just co-host over here.
Okay, I said I wasn't going to read the sub-comments. He certainly needs a channel. Then he can watch the videos where Eric drinks all of his whiskey.
I don't need a channel to know that shit. I've got lines, and every time I come over, they're under.
Jolson just ordered a JP roller trigger.
I don't like those. I don't. I know you got one on yours. You showed me, and you're like, oh, you gotta check it out, you gotta check it.
Well, it's supposed to help you work. It's supposed to help you work the
You've already explained
imperfections out of your shot.
Fuck that. I want to squeeze and go bang. I don't care about my finger rolling around on a trigger.
It's also a 2.5 pound or 2.25 pound trigger pull.
So what? Just give me a 2.25 pound trigger without the fucking roll around.
Glue the fucking thing if you don't like it.
You know what? That's a female trigger. Just gonna fucking roll around all goddamn day and just fuck you over.
Glue the roller in place. It's a straight trigger. It's
yeah,
also,
that's not a bad idea. I would just glue that shit.
I also like the straight bows. I don't know why, but I like straight bow triggers.
Yeah.
I like them. I like it straight. I don't like it when it leans to the left. Smile money. Jolson, I have put 25,000 in on the last 7 years. I put 200,000 in the first 30 years. The pickup truck is in semi-retirement, but then again, the Cummings is known for going over 1 million miles.
You gotta be talking about a Dodge.
Yeah, he likes to roll. He likes to roll the coal. Him and J-Dog. Matt, you really need to think about that. Liberals are going to say in the courtroom, if you have to use that weapon in self-defense, if you plan to carry it.
Oh, well, it's a good thing for me I can't right now.
Jolson, we don't use the clutch in semi-trucks. We float the gears and use the Jake brake, aka engine brake, aka engine retarder. Yeah. Never mind. Mike again, Gillian. I got registered on Jim's new site, but still no money to buy in on the AK. I need an AK rifle for my collection. Matt, late because hangover. Laugh out loud.
Not me. Not me.
Bearded Sea Meat, Camel Valley.
I'm more than sure Poco would be happy lost in that canyon. Either way. I think we all would be.
Bearded CB again.
You really played that one out.
Couple old farmhouses that needed firewood and great heat, better than propane for sure, but then down the road, corn burner, being in Iowa and all, was fairly efficient as well. Yeah, I know we talked about that.
Yeah, but you know what? That fucking corn dust will fucking blow shit up if you get enough of it.
Switch it out to Redenbacher.
Did you know that? You ever seen that?
Uh-huh.
Oh, those I forget what the fuck. Those silos filled with corn and shit like that. They fill up with dust. Man,
No.
it's just corn dust, right?
Well,
but if they ignite at some point, you're looking at a huge bomb.
I'd like to see it, just not standing next to it. Bearded CB, very true about the gun grab vid. It's government's illusion of control via atropine. Stop using big words. Bearded CB again, still
That's not
going
a big
to
word.
misread the intro, babes. I'm trying to find as many as I can. Bearded CB, if you need a new monitor, I have a spare. Just give me a holler.
We're hoping the insurance takes care of that. I mean, it should. I would hope.
I don't know. Right off the bat, I have $1,000 deductible.
Yeah, that ain't even worth it if it's just a couple things.
I don't know. See, that's just it. I almost feel like I'm being punished for being better than MacGyver. The instant that the water was discovered, when Christine went, Eric! I was enjoying a dream where... Never mind.
Again, I'm not going to say what my thoughts are, but I mean, you know my thoughts.
The problem is, if they send someone over here, I was so fast, I got the thing. Granted, you know, they will pay me for fixing my own shit because I could have called a plumber, which would have been an emergency service call.
So, claim that. Claim your monitor. Claim your freaking computer. It has been acting funny. Same with your goddamn Yamaha old speaker system, whatever the hell you call that shit.
This is my cinema surround sound.
It's been acting goofy, you know that. You pushed a button and you were excited to hear it frickin' make some music.
Yeah, I don't know something's weird with it.
So,
maybe
saying,
the fucking water has
you
something
need to start claiming everything, man. Claim that shit. Up the kazoo.
Glarus 70. The brew babe is sweaty and ready.
I don't know if that's sweat. I bet you that's some oil and sprayed on water. But you know what? We'll take it.
Bearded CV. Well, on mention of keeping stuff alive, your old Fred.
The old Fred about to be traded over. Inheriting another, but had my truck for over 18 years, since right before my first deployment, but it's time. Oh, and Matt mentions ice fishing. Might definitely have to make winter run up there sometime.
Two of you can have fun together.
Well, whoa.
If I can sit in a shack, smoke cigars, and
Hey,
drink
you
a
know
stout,
what? I almost wonder if we can go shooting on a lake.
sitting on a fucking bucket.
We could almost go shooting on a lake too. We go up to a lake, no one's on, go fishing. We could fucking blast the hell out of some guns as well. Because you can see across the lake. I mean, you know where you're shooting, right?
Find a lake that's at least 1,000 yards across.
I'm telling you, I know some good ones.
Bearded CB. Problem with Reagan on the Second Amendment stuff, well, from a guy that survived assassination, give him props. What he did for the military, props. As for the NFA, yeah, that dick got shoved in the dirt. But Congress and people passed a bill on full autos in 1986, and he signed it. Well, a lot goes into the separate shitstorm. A lot. That's a whole another hour of discussion right here, which we don't have time for. Bearded CB, temp charge will fuck your sinus up.
Temp change. God damn, man.
Whatever.
Do you need me to take
Bearded
over for a little
CB.
bit?
Well, Matt, as far as the ass monkey ass
Level goes, considering his Thursday, a few shots of whiskey would be tolerable. Get over it. Love you, Matt. I am over it. I'd just like to give him hell. I wouldn't leave it here if I was really that concerned, because I know he's going to probably fucking drink it. But you know what? He also always throws me a beer every time I come over.
Mike again, you are wasting all the beer in the last beer review when you took the cap off it. Well, yeah, it's... Well, I didn't know it was going to go fucking volcanic on me. I'm not a hater of Eric's channels, Matt.
I'm a big hater of your channels.
Oh. Bearded CB again, on the bright side, says Matt. I see a lot of counter space. Been there once in the past, and that shit sucks. Yeah. Oh, Stalker Steve. What's up, fellas?
Took him a long time right there.
Bearded
2 days
CB.
in.
Ah, the DC shooter everyone thought was crazy white guy. Oh, wait. It was a black guy. Just saying. Matt Davis. Holy shit. Snowing in Seattle. Maybe it'll freeze out all of the weenies.
Snow weenies.
Yeah, you're fucked. There's no chance of it happening. Stalker Steve, hey. Who's the Russian? Stalker Steve, video.
You're welcome.
Matt Davis. Fuel is stupid expensive. Lived in a house for 10 years with it. When gas prices were high, cost me $400 for 100 gallons. Glad we moved. Shoreline is still next door to Seattle.
It is still right next door to Seattle, but
But
at least I escaped the shitty Seattle fucking lizards.
Yeah, I would not. Not to mention, you know, watching home shows and shit. It gets a little old. Well, like, I've seen a house not anywhere near as nice as mine that went for $1.4 million in Seattle. I'm just like...
You know what? I grew up in a piece of shit house for half my life. And you know what our fuel was? It was great. We
burning
did...
your couch?
No, we did have fuel oil. Fuel oil was our backup in case of shit. We heated it with a big wood stove boiler. My grandpa was a Boilermaker. He put it in our house. You know, you got to go out in the summertime and chop some wood and prep yourself.
I still no concern about people around here that do that.
It's so freaking cheap. I mean, as long as you plan ahead and you go out. Plus, I know it sounds crazy. It sounds like a chore, but sawing and chopping wood is a pretty goddamn relaxing and stress reliever when you're having a shitty day. You just go fuck those logs up, stack them up, and hey, you know what? You're ready to go.
Cheap old gun guy. Okay, the 3-prong brake is superior to the 2-prong brake.
Well, the more the merrier, right?
Cheap old gun guy. Yes, I know. There was no 2-prong, hence the comment. Cheap old gun guy. Get it? Birdcage brakes forever.
They're still ranting about they really like that conversation, don't they?
Yeah, I don't. Personally,
I can't handle the 3. But it is symmetrical. I mean, it's got that going for it. But I'm with you.
I don't like the way the birdcage looks. But if I'm going to put something on my gun, it's going to be there because it works.
Yeah, I'm with you. It looks... This one looks beat up.
Gunwell. Hell yeah, teach your children to use and respect guns. I taught my daughter to shoot when she was 8 years old.
Yeah, I really haven't gotten my kid in anything more than nerfing. Well, that blowgun I gave him, he likes that. I just can't give him the freaking metal darts or I'm going to have holes in my freaking wall.
I never even opened that, so I wasn't even sure how it worked. But
I guess I really got to teach him, because fuck, first day I gave it to him, I went and bent over and he shot me right in the ass. Like, he likes it.
hope it wasn't with a dart.
No, that's what I'm saying. I keep the metal darts off.
Poco Loco, 70th. Gunwild, Matt, stop pissing off Ed by blocking the brew babe. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, I suppose, I was like, I never fucking block her, but I suppose if I'm standing over there reading.
Bearded CB, 15 cents for banana, alright.
I must have talked about going down to the Quick Trip because I'm getting my bananas. I'm telling you, they're like 12 to 15 cents every morning.
Oh, that's, yeah, Mike. I always hear about them. Well, I gotta admit though, the Quick Trip had
39 cents a pound.
Little fillets, and they were like 99 cents a steak.
Oh, I remember
that day that we came home once, and Mike's like, "Hey, you want a steak? Want a couple?" It's like, "What'd you do?" You know, it's like he had like, well, it was limit 3, but he hit like 4 Quick Trips on his way home, so he could buy 3 at each.
Did he? I thought the lady just hooked him up because he's nice. That's why it's tough to say no to him anytime because he's always nice.
Either that or you just feel sorry for him.
Well, I wasn't going there.
Poco Loco, tonight's brew babe looks like her moral constitution is easily compromised by money and cocaine. Poco Loco, inner circle, sounds like a sphincter. Poco Loco, if you cannot see the auctions, you should click the
Auction General and post a thread asking for someone to let you in. And then he hooks you up with...
So, I will try to remember to move that into the description below for HornetFixer.com. So I think there's a chance I'll remember that. Gunwild, it's funny that Matt is just babbling away and claims he doesn't talk much. I take it he doesn't watch these videos.
I'm not saying I don't talk.
Mile Money, Man Cave Matt needs to get a YouTube channel.
Like I said earlier, I think it's too much work for me.
Where are we? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
We're out. We're so.
Jason Young, as always, love the review and comedy you provide. Anyhow, always drive to Portland from Seattle area 2 to 3 times per month and usually grab some 6 Point products. In fact, grabbed a 4-pack of the current 4 beans you are reviewing. Oh, that was... Why is that?
No, that's...
Why is that a broken link?
Bill.
Yeah, he's just showing us.
I thought maybe it was removed. That has happened before.
Thus far, not bad, but prefer last year's 2017. The 2018 is not terribly bad by any means, but we'll see what happens with it in a few months.
Muzzle first, I agree. Fuck the haters. Great review, sir. Thank you. Mr. Holster, 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Sigh. Loma Company, love the intro music. Tenacious D.
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen that movie. Or that album.
Christopher again. Seems like you found yourself a new beer fairy. By the way, my house is older and shittier. 1898. Boom. 121 years old. So glad I paid to replace my oil burning furnace to gas. Oh yeah. I spent $3,300 last year just in heating oil, aka diesel fuel. Last month I paid $67 for gas. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta just switch over to natural gas.
Jongsman38, surprised this is still up. Why? Alone Company again. The Mosin would take out 5 deer at once in the right hands. But Mama Gemma is the shits?
No, that Mama Jama is the shiznit.
Yeah, he doesn't want me to fuck with it, but I need to change the chassis on it.
Oh man, I like. Are you talking about the one you got from the one you got sent to you?
No.
The one we went out with?
Oh no.
Oh no, you're
my Mosin that gun.
No, that was the SKS. Sorry, you're talking about the Mosin.
Yeah, it just has a plastic ATI stock on it, and I'd like to do.
No, that's fine. I thought you were talking about the SKS for a second. I was like, no, you got to leave that just how it is.
No, that
no scope, nothing.
That won't get changed. Lone Company, I feel sick to my stomach a little saying this, but if I could only take 1 or 2 guns with me, I would take either one of my JPs. I would not take either one. Perhaps I need to buy a third configured more into a pistol build with the Echo Trigger. Fuck yes. Or you could put your Echo Trigger in one of your JPs. Can you imagine the Echo Trigger in the 308? Lone Company, what's wrong with compression fittings? Are you racist? By the way, Matt is talking some dumb shit with his population control arguments. Perhaps he needs to hang out with Bill Gates some more and come up with some better vaccines. Hoorah!
I don't take vaccines.
Yeah. Wade, sadly, all they have to do is wait. They control the schools and the media, so the kids are fed propaganda 24/7, 365. We are being bred out of relevance by uneducated immigrants and illegals also. We need change now.
I mean, it's everywhere you go. TV is one of the number one things that we see that's just feeding us bullshit. And then a lot of the people believe it is the fucked up thing.
Smart money, smoking is bad. Cigarette smoking causes about 1 of every 5 deaths in America each year. Drinking, excessive, is bad. Excessive drinking was responsible for 1 in 10 deaths amongst working age adults aged 20 to 64 years. Eric, you're guaranteed the opposite. From the CDC, you could have just asked Google. And guess what? The Democrats love to tax both of them. In Philadelphia, they even added a tax on sugar drinks. This has been provided for informational purposes only. Your mileage may vary. Smart money. During President Obama's 8 years in office, Democrats controlled Congress for the first 2 years. Congress was split for the middle 4 years, and the Republicans controlled Congress for the last 2 years.
Oh, I wouldn't even get into that shit.
Aunt Keck just came across Don't Tread on Me on Chris Wicker's channel. Great video / song. Aunt Keck, oh, go hunting already, will you?
Hey, you know what? We did talk about doing that. Instead of doing the whole, what is it, Shooter-Palooza? Going out to the Dakotas and do some prairie dog shooting. I actually talked to some people at work, and they were doing that. Some farmers were even paying them to go out there and do it.
Oh, they do?
That's what I'm saying.
NIHAP has already told me that he wants to put together a little prairie dog party.
I mean, we could get paid to do it. I mean, it'd pay for our expensive driving out there. I'm not expecting to make money, but...
We get Brian McCown on this shit because he's already out there. If you go hunting with Matt, I'll buy you 2 bottles of scotch. I want video proof, of course.
We can arrange that.
All of a sudden, I want to go hunting.
Hey, what kind of bottles? You better ask what kind of bottles, though, because scotch is, well, it could be good or bad.
Aunt Keck, Speyside? Speyside is a kind of scotch. Never heard of it. I'll have to look. Aunt Keck, sniff some Grim Reaper sauce to clean up your widow cold. Yeah, it's Yeah, that would probably do something. And Keck, you owe Matt 2 monkey ass shots.
I'm sure he owes me more looking at the bottle.
Smile money. Eric, like-minded thinker label has not been bestowed on Matt.
Bestowed.
There are stages first you need to establish whether he thinks at all. Training, alcohol, and learning shit will move him up the probationary ladder. First level requires you to be a...
Freaking YouTuber.
See, everybody wants you to start a channel.
Fuck that, they all hate me.
Minute 38. 18, much better. And Keck. No, that was Aunt Keck also. Aunt Keck. We need our own American Spring Yellow Vest Revolution. Yeah? Aunt Keck. Shots. Aunt Keck. Shots, 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 shots. Shots, shots, and more shots. Smile money. Matt, would you let your child shoot with those grips? Flipping the bird loses its impact if you just walk around flipping it to everyone.
Hold on here, Matt, would you... What grips? Oh, yeah. You know what? Actually, I did order some other grips, and that is one thing that I did think about. If my kid saw that, like, what would he think? So I did actually go with some other ones. I am thinking the same way you just thought.
We're in the home stretch. Smile money. Again, Matt wants to get paid. 1 million views is no problem for him. Oh, to be young and naive. Matt, if you would make money showing brew babe photos, don't you think the various photographers would take your pay them or the sites where they downloaded the photos? Oh, to be a dreamer.
It's all about selling, man.
Aunt Keck, Trump nailed it tonight. I hear that, and I did intend on listening to it, but when Steve sent me the link over to the competition, I cared more about a friend of mine who sells a great product and was wondering where he was going to place. Number 1. Ben N, what the fuck happened to the brew review? This is unacceptable.
No, what happened? Oh, we haven't done it for so long?
Yeah. See, this one was 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
Which was 3 days.
I was like, what's he telling
hours.
about the show? Yeah, it's been a while though.
Not on the proper one, but Jade Elite Ammunition says registered for forums. Handle is
Penzamic. Whatever the hell.
You should have just had Elite Ammunition or something. Jolson. Okay, fine. I'll play along with your little games. I am so fucking retarded. Okay. Actually, I didn't paste this out right.
That's kind of funny. I am so fucking retarded. But if Jolson wants to play games, I got some good ones for that.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's real short and sweet.
Yeah. The question is are we going to the Two-Hearted Ale Club?
That's your call, bud. Damn it, you still beat me. You had like 3 times as much. I just couldn't get it up fast enough.
I'm not touching that one. Literally.
Yeah.
Okay. And this actually looks like it has the potential to be a yearly thing because this is out of their 2018 one-hitter series. You're in the one-hitter series, aren't you?
Maybe nowadays.
The Lagunitas Coffee Stout, aged in rye oak barrels. And you know, maybe because I'm reading it, you do get a little bit of that rye.
Yeah, it's a little... Oh, Brad sending you some porn, I bet.
Actually, that was Stalker Steve.
Oh, I was going to say my jacket's shaking.
Where do I put this on the E scale? Well,
Don't even hide. I don't even know why we hide anymore. I mean, we're damn close anyways. I'm going, yeah, 10. It was great. It was a great taste, and it was so goddamn smooth, especially for how much it carried. Man, it was.
Lagunitas just fucking always knocks it out of the park.
I would love to seriously be able to wake up and drink that every morning. If that could be my coffee, I tell you what, I'd be a whole hell of a lot happier at work. I'm not saying I could be getting like messed up drunk, but if I could just pop a half a bottle, you know, I'd be a lot more tolerable to deal with.
I start because I like going in real early, getting shit done on my own. So I'm there anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half before my little Greggy Poo shows up. Can you imagine if you like, hey, good morning.
How you doing?
Now I know why you're always in such a fucking great mood at 5:30 in the morning.
Shit. I'm telling you. It would change my day.
There's got to be some weird combination of this.
I wonder if maybe something just needs to be sanded a little bit, because it's not going all the way back like it's catching on something. You know what I mean?
Smile money. I gotta fix this bitch. Oh, God.
You know, you suck with that. Let me give it a shot. I haven't tried it once yet.
No.
No, you're not playing with my toy. Hey, guys, by the way, during that same order that I got this little nifty toy, I also ordered Eric a shirt. You got the screen. I got Eric a shirt. I can't wait until it comes in.
You know, it really might make a difference the flatter you can get them. Now I'm gonna have to go magnet.
Nah.
Wait, let me just check something before you do that.
It's aluminum, so it's not going to collect that well. You still missed one.
Well, shit, there's like 5 of them out there.
Look at that. First shot, bitch.
You suck.
You just got to learn how to aim.
Gotta put a red dot on it. What I'm thinking is I'm gonna break this bitch down. I can update these magnets. Back here, I'll put in a bigger spring.
No, you definitely should put on some grips on there too.
What if Magpul?
Some duct tape.
What if Magpul makes a grip for this?
I think actually electrical tape would look better.
Yeah, see, I think some of these that are kind of all hinkied up. I think. Wow. A Lagunitas one.
They haven't a lot of Lagunitas without me.
No, must be this one. Wow. This thing is stupid.
I'm telling you, man, you just got to get low and actually get a good sight. Like you just got to get a little lower.
Okay. The Two Hearted Ale Club has come together. The first one in is Smile Money. Is it
Man, how do you do that? See, that's why I don't like those little mouses you got.
Well, the problem is I set it here where I normally don't. I normally set it here, and it like touches the trackpad, and it fucks me up. Is it time to go clubbing again? Two Hearted Ale Club. I'm in.
Hey, we are. Back to the club we go.
Smile Money again. Jesus, if I had $10 for every comment I've read from you in the last...
You know what's messed up? These are all recent, like from today, like not even 40 minutes ago. Snowflake Melter, can you donate money to your own PayPal account? Tell Matt he is not a YouTuber. He is not even a member of Snowflake Melter. Are we sure we even know him? He might be a Russian spy. Actually, I'm German. I don't know if that makes anything better, but...
I don't know if your grandfather could be more German than he is.
Which one? No.
Not at all?
No, he's native. He's like 3/4 native. I know he looks white as hell.
He looks more German.
No, he's native.
He is a guy that would, when it's 51 degrees below zero, be that dumbass sitting on a bucket ice fishing.
Well, he was. You know, he was also an undefeated Marine boxer.
Yeah, yeah.
Every week he'd box and never got beat.
Still, no matter whatever happens, my highlight, your grandpa story, is when we took the big maple tree down in my front yard. It was me, Mike, and your grandpa. And Mike was going to direct traffic. I was cutting the tree because I bet everybody, I don't need anybody. I bet you if I put a pop can, I could crush it with a tree because I did this for 2 summers.
Yeah.
So, just to be safe, because there was cars involved, your grandfather drove my truck. I climbed the tree as far as I could get up it, wrapped a rope around it, tied it around the tow hitch on my truck. Your grandfather was simply supposed to make sure that if the tree started to go awry, that it's...
He was going to hit the gas.
So...
I bet he just fucking pulls the whole time.
This is all he did. He had it in first gear, and he was watching the tree, and after the fact, he told me the tree was so fucking big, he goes, it looked like it was going to hit your truck, Eric. He just fucking nailed the gas. He was looking backwards, full on gas. He said he turned around and looked, almost went through the fence where those dogs are, that corner house. He said, he goes, I watched that tree and it looked like it was going to hit me. It was just so fucking big. He said when he looked around,
how long was that?
He pushed in the 5 years ago now.
Oh, what the fuck? He hasn't had his license for 4.
He probably did. I don't know. Maybe he did then.
He did actually. I mean, it's been like 4 or 5 plus years.
I walked over there. The bumper was touching the fence, but it hadn't moved the fence.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You could not put a piece of paper between my bumper and the fence.
You're lucky my grandma didn't hear or see that shit. She would have fucking came out and beat you with her slipper, I'm telling you.
Well, what the fuck?
If she had a beer in her hand, she would have chucked that at you.
He was out in the front yard with his dandelion picker.
You should have but you should have had my grandpa directing traffic and Mike in the vehicle. What the fuck are you thinking?
I don't know.
Gotta let the oldest guy.
Mike didn't know how to drive a stick.
Oh shit! Yeah, I guess my
grandpa did.
Yeah. You know, I was just reading a fact the other day. It's like only like 18% of people in this country know how to drive a manual. 19% of people.
Oh, millennials would be fucked. You want to make sure your car never gets stolen? Buy a stick.
I always buy. Preferred choice. I always, if it comes, like there's been a few vehicles I bought that doesn't come manual. But I specifically look for manual vehicles.
That's the conversation me and Christine have. It's like sports cars. I am sorry. A real sports car, I don't give a fuck how much faster this is. It has to have a gate shifter in it, or at least a manual transmission.
I want to be able to feel like I got the control. Not a goddamn computer. Like, that's the whole point of having the car, right?
That's another comment from Smile Money. Matt and his control issues.
What? Where?
It'll be tomorrow's.
Oh, fuck you. I thought he was really saying that.
Gunwild 1, 200 Ale Club needs... We're here... Here's to you, cheers. Gunwild. I'm actually behind on a Gunwild video. What the fuck? I think someone sent him something. I don't know, I apologize. The last 3 days have been fucking insane. Last night was the repair job.
No, I know you were going to be busy.
I never even turned the computer on. I never even turned the computer on. I got home last night at like, I think I finally sat on the couch at like 8 o'clock.
Well, no, Monday.
Jeff?
Yeah, Monday I came over
Jeff.
and we were talking about doing the review. And that's when your neighbor was, Mike was like, I need you over here.
My neighbor? Now he's my neighbor?
Well, he's our neighbor. So, but remember when we snuck out and go to make that purchase? And then frickin' got some food and shit. We snuck back into the house. He follows fucking right behind.
Mike was expecting me like right away, and we snuck off and got Thai food. That was really fucking good too.
I'm telling you, it's almost comparable to my favorite dish down in the cities, but it's very close. That was good. I mean, it has some good heat. I know you like the heat. Has some good heat, some good flavor.
Mike Gillian, cheers, Eric, my friend. My great friend. Thanks.
What the hell is up all this two-hearted ale time?
Bearded CV, two-hearted ale time.
They must really know this is our go-to or something.
Well, that's because when I heart, they get notified. See, if you had a YouTube channel, you'd know this.
My bad. Sorry, guys.
That's why the Heart Club exists.
I guess I'm still learning, but man, I'm being honest. I don't think I'll ever be on my own.
That's fucking weird. How come these people... Oh, Stalker Steve. I hit refresh. I took it away from Bearded CB. I'm sorry. Stalker Steve has the last two comments, and then honestly, we have to get out of here. Stalker Steve, Two-Hearted Ale Club, me baby. Steve. Matt. Steve. Matt. Steve.
Steve. Eric. Steve.
Steve, if you don't get that fucking rifle tomorrow, fucking A. Zeus. I'm finding out that Zeus, you better get yours. Jeff, Big Jeff, check with your fucking FFL. That goddamn thing better be there tomorrow. Stalker Steve, yours better be there tomorrow. Pre-Dawn and Caitlin, Vomit Master. Yours, the
That's
pistol
her name,
should
Vomit
be...
Master?
Well, she decided to try some moonshine.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And it probably... I mean, she drinks. Mm-hmm. And I'm not knocking on Caitlin for drinking. I think it went down her windpipe. She somehow managed to cover me, Jeremy, and like the entire bench. If there was an open flame, we'd be gone right now. It would all be over. If that boiler fired up during all this.
Oh.
Caitlin, your pistol is supposed to be there tomorrow. Jim, I realize you go down to Florida Customs. Speaking of Jim, what the fuck time is it? Yours, everybody should have their fucking shit tomorrow. If not, I'm going to be fucking pissed off. You should have had your shit last week. But I get a really good deal from Bill, my FFL, and these are the prices I pay. But when shit comes in, it's like right now, because Bill knows as soon as I show up, he's getting $20. I'm
really hoping my shit gets here soon.
And I have a feeling that if yours doesn't show up on Friday, it'll be for sure on Saturday, because it sounded like.
Is he open Saturday?
Oh yeah, Sunday.
Really?
It's yeah. Bill's
7 days.
Bill's a friend of mine, so it's $20. Okay.
Well, I gave you that extra too, right?
Bill doesn't give a flying shit, as long as Stalker Steve. And catch ya on the refresh for the last comment. Just to see. Can we steal it from Steve?
I was hoping.
No, Steve. Steve's got the last comment.
Here, let me use your phone and go make a message. Just call you Crazy Eric.
No, actually, it's too much of a pain in the ass to change your accounts on your phone. So if you went to the Brew channel, you would leave an Ebomi comment from my phone. I mean, even if you did a brew review. Last. That would seem like bullshit, though. Okay, where did we end up? Yeah, okay, Christine's right. Okay, cheers, guys. And
they're usually always right.
Tomorrow's Thursday. Maybe. Unless, of course, we end up spending the day moving 8 to 12 inches of snow.
Well, I think we could probably move that relatively quick. Or, you know what? We could maybe do a brew review and then go move it. That's usually a lot more enjoyable, moving snow after.
So, cheers, guys. And whoever sent this shirt, wait till you see tomorrow's shirt.
Oh, wait till you see my shirt. Have a good one, guys.
Afraid.